decided to go with the offshoring program because I thought it was a great opportunity. I mean, how often does your company pay for you to go to another country, go to school, and all you have to do is sign up to go? So, of course, I jumped on that opportunity. It was very anxiety-ridden because the last time I had left the country was with the Army. So it was a little concerning what will happen, how is it going to be when I get there. And we did a lot of, looking online and checking to see, how the program would work, what India would be like, and everything. So we went through the whole process. We then went to Texas, went through training for Win the Rewards. The training was, for myself, pretty easy, only because I did come from the Amex Rewards campaign. So most reward programs are actually quite similar, so it wasn't that much of a stretch for me to pick up. Once we got to India, it was so different. Just as soon as you landed, you realized you were in a different place. A lot of people kind of assumed it would be like a mini America, coming home, coming here. Luckily, I didn't have that assumption, and I came here ready to experience the different things India had to offer. Primarily the food. I loved the food. I truly encourage anyone who comes here, experiment with the food. It's going to be great. You're going to love it. Once we got here, we got to look around, see things, just the culture, the architecture, just the different things, just even the way people drive here, it's totally different. And it's very fascinating, and we get to learn a lot. Once we started going to school, taking our E.L courses, we really got, to get in the feel of taking classes and working and, still exploring, still looking at different things and seeing how everything worked. The E.L courses were actually really beneficial, especially if you're wanting to be in a management position, such as a supervisor, team leader, or what have you. It gives a lot of great best practices on how to handle a team, how to work with people, how to work with people under you, how to work with peers, and how to work with people above you. So those are very beneficial courses. If you've never been in a management position, I definitely recommend it. If you have been in a management position, it definitely will broaden what you already know. This way you just have more to pick from. And the academy itself, I love the people who work here. Sashi and Chandra, they're my favorite, yay. I miss Mina. Mina used to be here as well. And, she left, got her doctorate's degree. Very big on education here. Get your education, people. Because it's definitely the thing that you need. But, so I love the people here, and they help me through so much stuff. And you do go through a culture shock when you first get here. Depending on how open you are, will determine how much of a shock it is. But if you're open-minded, you're willing to try different things, and you just go with the flow, it's gonna be a great experience. It has been for me.
My name is Jordan Rohali. I'm from the Fairmont, West Virginia call center. I've been at the Fairmont call center for about 5 years. I started off at Western Union, and then I switched to the AT&T campaign. I found out about this experience in April 2011, and I was excited to participate in it. So I went through all the interview processes and everything, and came over here with the first group. We started out in Texas, did the training, and we came over in July 4th, 2011. It was a good time here. I learned a lot. I got introduced to a different culture. Went through some culture shock, but I've seen some good things. I've seen some temples that I found cool. I went on a safari where I got to ride an elephant, which I thought was really neat and fun. I met some cool people over here that I would never have met if I didn't go on this experience. I got to participate in the eCornell online stuff, which was learned a lot as I answered those questions. Got introduced to something like that, and it's been a wild ride for this year because of the people that came over here, but I enjoyed it thoroughly, and I'm glad I did it, definitely. Anything else?
My name is Pat Palumbo. I'm from the Killeen Center. Worked there for about 14 years before I became Aegis, and stayed with Aegis. They offered this opportunity to come to India, and I didn't have anything else to do. Thought it would be something very interesting, and came over and pretty much had the time of my life. Did not expect anything when I got here, and just went with the flow. Had a great time.
What about maybe some of the places that you've been to, something
I
new?
don't remember most of the places that I went to.
Maybe the safari?
Yeah, we went to the safari, we went to the circus, we went out in the mountains. There's a lot of people here. Saw a lot of people. I'm done.
Okay.
Okay, my name is Mandy Friend. I am from Joplin, Missouri. I come from Aegis, obviously there. I've been with Aegis for 4 years. I worked on several campaigns. We did go through the tornado. After that, I was told about India. I thought that maybe a reason that I survived the tornado was a chance of a lifetime to go to India. So I decided to apply for the position. I did end up getting it. When I came to India, obviously I've never been to a different country besides America. I also wanted to further my career with Aegis because I plan on staying there quite some time. They're stuck with me. So that was basically the layout of why I came to India, was to prolong my career with them and to grow within the company. Also, I had heard about the training that was going to be offered while we were here, and that way I would understand more of how a call center works. When I arrived in India, it was a little bit of a shock. It's way different than America. Things at the very beginning didn't go as planned. The internet, the food. But you know, like every other thing, we've got bumps and stuff to get over. By about January, things started to improve. I mean, the food could use just a little bit more. But other than that, it's been a great experience. I wouldn't change it for the world. I don't regret coming here. Like I said, the only thing that I feel that I would change about the whole program, but like I said, I understand we were the first group to come, is just a little bit more organization. That's the only thing I would change. I've met some awesome people here. I've been to the top of a mountain, Kerala to be exact. I've been on a safari. I actually stayed at a tiger reservation. I have also been to the waterfalls, which are really relaxing and relieving. I have missed family a lot. The staff here has been great. Sean, our supervisor, was only supposed to be with us for a couple of months, but ended up, you know, getting stuck with the group for the whole time here, which I wouldn't have it any other way. He's been awesome. the people that I've met here, let alone in America, we've all gotten, we've all gotten along. We've stuck together side by side and gotten through everything. India definitely is an experience. If I was to offer and say, should anybody take this trip, if you're really bad about nothing in life better than missing home and not going to be able to handle that, being away for a year at a time, I wouldn't suggest it. But as for what we've learned, I feel a lot more, as in the aspect of the company, I feel like I've learned a lot, even though I didn't realize that some of the stuff I already knew. And I'm like, oh, well, that's where that fit in, so I feel comfortable going back and being a manager. As for the staff, I love Dr. Nagundra. Chandra, she's just made sure that I've got my doctor's appointments good to go. She's great about that. They always make sure that you do have medical attention here, which was great. Anytime we needed Sean, we just called. They've always really cared for us no matter what we've done or gotten ourselves into, even if I wasn't in that group. But if I would definitely say, would I do the trip again? Maybe after a little bit of the little bumps were worked out. Not right away though, but I definitely would come again. Like I said, I've made some great friends that I'm going to keep here for life. Would I suggest it for anybody? Heck yes. You need the experience. All life is about experiences and taking chances. So you got to do it. You got to, the only thing is plane ride. Other than that, yes, I would definitely suggest coming. So for anybody who's thinking about it and kind of on the edge, it may not be everything that you expect, so don't set expectations. Just live for the moment and take the experience. Just give life a ride.
Hi, I'm Benjamin Trainer. Been here in India for a year now. It's been a really great experience. Got to do a lot of things. Made a lot of trips that I never thought I would. Got to ride an elephant. That was pretty awesome. Over the course of this year, we've done schoolwork with eCornell, which was really great. We had a lot of help with that. We had to do LEP courses in COPC and HPMT. That was really amazing. COPC is a really great class. We got to meet a lot of great people. It was fun this entire year. There have been a few trouble spots, but what are you gonna do? What can you expect? Nothing's perfect in this world. But overall, I would never turn down another opportunity to do something like this ever. It was fantastic. Got to learn a new culture for an entire year. The food is amazing when you go to the restaurants. Let's see. Got to meet some really great people. These guys are all fun. The new class as well. I don't know. They're over there, I think, on that picture. But it's been a really great experience, and I would do it again in a heartbeat.